How to make money if you're poor. I suggest that if you don't have a lot of money, but still some money, gold can be a good suggestion because, for example, 5 grams, let's see. Let's see, 5 grams. Okay, let's take this one. 400, yeah, almost $500 USD dollars. So if you get one of these, or even less, yeah, starting from 2 grams or even 1 gram, depending. A 1 gram is a bit more expensive than a 1 gram, which is, say, 20 grams or 5 grams or 50 grams or 100 grams. So what that means is whatever you can afford a month. If you can afford a month 1 gram, which I think is around $90 or $100, buy 1 gram, and then every month 1 gram, you set aside $100 every month. This means 12 grams in a year. This means in 10 years, 120 grams. So yeah, basically the banknotes that we know lose in value every month, every year. But if you want to keep it in gold, then for the poor guy, then don't sell it immediately, because say minimum a year, but depending, it could be even less than a year or more than a year. If you are wise and have patience, then keep it at least a year, but normally keep it 5 years or 10 or 15 or 20 years, because let's see, if you keep 1 gram of gold for 20 years, let's see what happens. So where's the I guess it's here, the graph. Yeah, the graphic. Week, say 20 years. If you kept 1 gram of gold for 20 years, what will happen? So let's put it in grams. So you would start around, say, $5. Yeah, put it in dollars, sorry. 20 years. So you would start at, say, $5 20 years ago, and now you would get for those $5 a gram almost 100 US dollars in 20 years, almost 100 US dollars in 20 years. So that means it's an increase of, if I'm not wrong, you do the maths, so it's 20. I think it's an increase of 20. So from $5 a gram, it's almost $100 in 20 years. Now you can keep it 3 years, 5 years. The more, the better. You keep a bit of cash in the house, always to have cash, of course, because you need it. But if you can put aside anything, then this is the way to, to make from 1 gram, which was $5 20 years ago, you make almost $100 a gram 20 years later, yeah, with just 1 gram of gold. So good luck if you're poor to make a little bit of money. Of course, there's a problem where you store it, the storage, and preferably to keep it with a sovereign entity, meaning not with the government ID. Yeah, you can make your own ID if you want, or find somebody to make you an ID. With self-governance, and even if you're poor, you have a chance to have patience. If you have patience and you're wise, probably things will change later on in life. Imagine if you keep it 50 years. If you keep it 50 years, then it's going to be almost double. So yeah, you do the maths. You do the maths. You do the maths. So if you have $100 to put aside every month, that's the way, I guess, if you're very poor. But yeah, good luck, and try not to use the government name, the government ID, the government passport as much as possible. Avoid it. And then make a contract that you sell it from the government name to the sovereign ID name, or just buy directly in the sovereign ID name. Because the government has a bad habit of confiscating gold every 50 years or so.